Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to go over Tuesday now. It's obviously not Tuesday when I'm doing this video, but let's talk about Tuesday. All right, we'll go over some orders that I took, break down why I took them. I'm outside my car because my wife is watching TV and my office is like right in the same area. So I didn't want to be rude and make her quit watching her show. She's watching some murder show, you know. I don't know why a lot of women watch HD TV and like A&E and like ID, I think is the name of the channel she's watching. I don't know why. It's just like murder. Everything is about murder, you know. So she likes to watch anything to do with serial killers, the movies and everything. So I need to watch my back probably. We'll go over some orders real quick and then I'll talk about some other things. Now, one of the orders I took that day for DoorDash was Jersey Mike's and Big Dogs, which is actually another virtual restaurant for Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't know why they just keep making these virtual restaurants. I don't know. Maybe I need to do some research. I don't really understand it. I mean, like, you can't order some of these virtual restaurant items in the restaurant. It has to be takeout only. So I did find that out, and I don't really understand why. It doesn't make sense to me. If you're making it in the same kitchen, you know, it's just weird. It was offered to me at $13 for 8.1 miles. I'm pretty sure I had para on if it was working that day. And I'm not knocking para, but I ended up being $2.22 per mile, and it turned into $18. Also did a Marco's pizza for 5.3 miles. It's $1.70 per mile for the increase to $9. I did a Chili's. As you can see, I started out taking some sketchy offers. You know, as long as it's like $1.50 or more, I need my average to be at least $1.70 by the end of the day. And usually Instacart bumps that up anyway, but I don't want to use Instacart as an example to raise my dollars per mile, because on this particular day I got one Instacart and that's it. Krispy Kreme, I did that as well. Y'all remember last time I went to Krispy Kreme, I fell up the stairs. Anyway, it was a double order. I got the tropical smoothie first. It didn't come in as a double order. Tropical smoothie was $6.75 for 4.1 miles. It went up to $8.50, but they also ordered Krispy Kreme, so I picked that up for them as well. $6 for just an extra mile, which was from tropical smoothie to Krispy Kreme and back to the vicinity there. But I'm not going to go over every single order. Like I said, it just gets to be boring to me, so I know it has to be boring to you guys. So I'm going to skip a few of these because they're not, you know, really anything outstanding. I did a Five Guys, ended up being $7 for a mile and a half, $4.12 per mile. That was a good order. Here's the Instacart I talked about. The only Instacart I got for the entire day, $18.78 for about 7 miles. Final one we'll talk about is a Metro. It turned in $8 for 3.5 miles, $2.29 per mile. Let's get into everything. I have realized that Tuesdays are sucky for Instacart. I can't depend on Instacart on that day. I've looked back at the past weeks and it's just trending that it's horrible. I've gotten to where I park at Publix because there's so many restaurants around it. And if I get an Instacart, so be it. A lot of them did come in, but they were all pretty bad. I don't know what the deal is with Tuesday. I know Mondays are rocking on Instacart. And I'm assuming July 5th will be good, which is a Tuesday, but it's the day after a holiday. So I'm assuming it'll be good, even though Publix is on the 4th of July. I did get on with Shipt. As you can see, here's my shirt and the card that came in. I have received a few orders. I turned down a lot because it didn't look good to me, but then I later studied a little bit more on Shipt. And I do realize that you don't get the tip in advance. Just kind of hope on a tip, I guess. So I'm kind of like looking at the item count and such. Actually, on this day, I did not take any Shipt because I don't know. I was just kind of sketchy about it. I turned down a $6.75 for 3 items from Target. I mean, I might have messed up. Maybe that could have been a good one. I'm not sure. So, but I mean, you guys let me know. I mean, like, I did a couple of Shipts this week, and I'll talk about that in tomorrow's video. Yeah, I mean, it's $6.75 for 3 items. Is that gonna, I mean, like, do you think that's worth taking? I think it was 3 miles or so. But that's only because I have to, like, tell Google what the address is, and then, like, you know, hope that I can get back to the order in time and not miss it. Also, I thought the orders coming from Shipt were to me specifically. I didn't know it was going to everybody, so found that out the next day. I'm looking forward to including that in my day. I did want to talk about sitting in the car. A lot of us sit around in the car. It's 100 degrees. You don't really have a choice. You're handcuffed. You have to have your AC on. I was just bored and looked it up, and actually you spend 8 to 10% more in gas sitting with your car running with the air conditioning on idle I didn't know that. So that's like what I fill up like $50, $55. So that's basically $5.50 that I'm just wasting sitting there. With that in mind, that's why I kind of took more orders the next day. I kind of changed everything I did based on that fact that I found. I mean, like, I know you're wasting gas. I know you waste more gas sitting there. I'm not stupid, but like to hear that it's 10% of your gas, I didn't like that. I felt like maybe I should just be moving, and taking $6 for 1 mile instead of having my $6.50 3-mile standard. I'm going to try to stay moving. I'm going to try to stay busy because I just can't see sitting there like that. I mean, I've either got to do that or go into a coffee shop and sit and use their Wi-Fi and just wait on an order. I think you become like in a loitering situation, like you're just sitting around. I guess you can't make a purchase every time they go in, then you kind of defeat the purpose. You got to find something to do, either consistently take orders or maybe just like, go in somewhere, walk around Publix. I don't know. I don't want to run my car anymore now. One, I know it's not good for your car to begin with. But two, 10% may not sound like a lot, but with gas like it is, I mean, that's $5.50 based on that's just being wasted. I heard about this high pay program from DoorDash, from Zach, Drives Fast. I wanted to contact, because I was bored. I wasn't getting orders this day. This was not really a good day at all. I contacted them to see if maybe I could get on the high pay program. What that is they reset. They give you a one-time reset of your AR and supposedly send you higher paying orders. Well, I already know that's BS because I've seen some of the quote unquote high pay orders, and $4 for 1 mile is considered high pay. It's because it's $4 a mile. But I just wanted to see if they could reset my AR and maybe I could be I don't know. I just wanted to try it out, right? So I contacted them. I got a guy and I'm not knocking anybody that speaks different languages. I'm just saying the language barrier was thick. It was like I couldn't understand him and he couldn't understand me. He actually called me and was talking to me, and he said he was going to send me an email based on the program, not the program, on not being able to get orders. So he sent me the traditional what to do when you can't get orders, airplane mode, all that shit. Well, he didn't understand anything I was saying. So, I mean, that's a problem I have. Like I'm pretty clear on what I'm trying to say. I want to try to be on the high pay program. Can you reset my AR? That's pretty crystal clear. It's pretty cut and dry. He didn't know what AR was. So I had to tell him it was acceptance rate. I actually thought I was being scammed. I mean, because the guy was like you should know what AR is, right? If you're a support agent. But anyway, it was weird. I also had another bad interaction with Uber Eats support. I contacted them saying that I have friends that are getting orders all the time. Mr. Patrick Rice can confirm this. He's in my comments sometimes. He's in my area. And I'm not getting anything at dinner time at all, ever. And then I rarely get orders during the day. I wanted to know if something was wrong. And I also asked, which I know I've heard it doesn't matter, but then I hear other people say it does. I also asked them if green, gold, diamond, and all that mattered. And the response I got was this. He told me basically that they changed some things for people that deliver on foot, that I might want to consider riding a bike. I mean, customer support is supposed to support us, right? This is not support. This is basically, it's all a script. They're basically just going by a script, and they're not even listening to the people trying to talk to them. Like, this is ridiculous. Maybe I should get a job in support with Uber, and then I would throw the damn book out the window and just go, based on like a real human, like person to person, like I give a shit. To tell me to ride a bike and assume that I'm on foot, that lets me know you're not even looking at my account. I mean, I've only had a car the entire time I've done Uber Eats, and it should be on you should be able to pull up my profile in my account or whatever as you're helping me. So, I mean, this is like someone that just did not care at all. This is just like paste and copy, which is what we all get with all these platforms. None of them give a shit. They want you to deliver the food and never contact them. It's just frustrating. Also, I guess we're going to have to get new pizza bags. I mean, look at this pizza I picked up the other day. It's some family deal, but it's like so huge that the DoorDash bags, it doesn't fit in it. I've got new catering bags, as you can see here. Didn't fit in those. It was freaking huge. I just laid it in my back seat and delivered it to them. You know, I told the person, you know, that sorry it wasn't in a bag, but, you know, it's too big for any bags. So, I mean, like, I've never seen a pizza this huge. It's ridiculous. And as I get done with this, I'm going to travel just outside of my town, just so I can schedule Dothan, which is 20 minutes away. If I get out of the Donaldsonville block area, as you can see here, I can, like, if I can just get outside of those lines, I can schedule Dothan. It's kind of weird. Schedule will drop here in a few minutes. Yesterday, I'll go do it again. So there's the numbers on the day for Tuesday. 9 deliveries on DoorDash for $71.50. I did one Grubhub for about $12 and some change. And I got the one Instacart for $18 and some change. And also got one Uber Eats for $9.19. So the total for Tuesday is about $112. So not really a great day at all. It was actually it's actually a really bad day. So I did $298.30 for Monday and Tuesday. My average is $150 a day. So I'm pretty close to my goal, but we always want to be much higher than this. Estimated mileage deduction is $78.27. I've done 24 trips. I work 15 and a half hours, averaging $2.23 per mile, and I'm averaging under $20 an hour, which is horrible. Actually, I'm almost right at $19 an hour. Just one of the worst weeks I've had so far. But then again, like I say, it's the end of the month. People are buying fireworks, etc. So that's what I'm chalking it up to. I've seen people spend at least $200-300 on fireworks. It's a complete waste of money in my opinion. And I've driven 133 miles, averaging 1.6 trips per hour. I think that'll go up after tomorrow because, like I said, I'm realizing that, you know, I mean, you know, your car is like burning gas, but after seeing it's 10% of your gas just sitting there with the AC on, that's kind of a wake-up call for me. I plan on moving and taking more trips, I guess. You know, if I'm going to spend the gas, I guess I need to just do it making money too. So just sitting there is it's also mentally draining. Nothing exciting like yesterday, you know, the topic, but this is my day. That's what I talk about each time. I've got nothing recorded for Wednesday, so I will be talking to you guys again. I do have a little bit recorded on Thursday, so you'll have some in the car footage of the day, but it'll be me talking as well. So this is what my channel is going to be pretty much in the future. I will have some ride-along footage. Just really got burnt out this week and didn't do a whole lot, you know, as far as ride-along. There will be no ride-along technically. I'm not going to be moving my car and recording, which I talked about already. It's just a safety issue, and I highly suggest everyone else stop doing it. Nothing you say is that important that you need to be talking while you're driving. That's just my opinion. So anyway, appreciate you being here. Hope you found value in the video. If you did, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'll see you in the comments. Love talking to you guys, and have a good one.
Boy, you had me from the start. By the way you stared, the way you wrote up on me, yeah. Man, I felt your energy. Wasn't used to being loved and treated different.